Hello, namaste. My name is Mukta Mayoori and I am from India. I'm here to share some of my experiences with the sacred women's practice of Mandala and my interactions with Maya. So, I am actually a Mandala teacher with level 1 certification completed, and I met Maya 2 years ago. It was a very serendipitous meeting where my soul recognized hers immediately as soon as I met, and she was very warm, very welcoming, very down to earth, which is what I got attracted to. And very slowly I interacted with her a little more deeply, and I got introduced to this practice of Mandala. A little bit of background of where I come from, what I do. I am a mantra teacher. I hold retreats and workshops for people to give the transmissions of the ancient sacred sounds. And it is happening for past 1 year. Before that, I was performing some kind of energy healing techniques, which I got trained for. So I come from the tradition of Samskrita, Vedas. Ever since I was 7 years old, I was a child. I started going to Veda school and got introduced to Ramakrishna mission. So I've been in the lineage of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Yogananda Paramahamsa for a very long time. Then also started practicing Reiki, EFT, and past life regression, you name it, I did it all. And for 7 long years I was performing energy healing using some celestial colors. But the life had its own twists and turns, and I had not recognized the power of the entire plan the universe had put in front of me by making me born in a certain kind of a family, by making me go through the education of Samskrita and many other things which I had kind of abandoned because I took a detour to the communications and got into the field of advertising for almost 10 years. But in the end, the evaluation that I had to do for myself was, where do I stand in my life, came from the sacred practice of Mandala. I still remember it as green as ever. I was in the Mandala level 2. I had not got the certification of 2, but I was participating it after my completion of the level 1 degree. And in the meditation of the practice, I got answers to so many things which cannot be put into words, which is why I started my mission of making the retreats happen for mantras, and I'm forever indebted to Maya and this practice, sacred practice of Mandala. Well, Mandala for me is like a mantra for the body, where the natural movements of the energy are not only active in a subtle format but also active in your physical perceptible format, which brings in certain kind of an alignment, a centeredness, confidence, not only at a very physical level but also mentally, spiritually, emotionally, makes you so wholesome. So this practice for me is not just as an acquisition of a new skill. It is something that stays with you, that changes you so fundamentally and so profoundly that it becomes a part of you. It starts opening, unfolding like a mandala. It starts unfolding in its own haze, at its own pace, at its own, in its own time, its own divine time. So for me, Mandala sacred dance has evoked a lot of memories from my past lives, from my soul memory. It has also deeply fulfilled this sense of deep femininity. And what I mean to say is not the femininity where the stereotype with the archetype of woman being very sensuous and sexual, but somebody who's wise, somebody who's like a leader, somebody who knows it all, and is just unfolding and blossoming in her own wisdom. So, this is my private experience, my personal experience, and Maya has been always a guiding force, standing by me as a pillar of strength. And because I started my retreats just a few months ago, and I'm a co-founder of one of the online platforms of online school for mantra yoga, receiving not just blessings or benedictions, but also support from a person who wishes well for you, for your own progress, is of a tremendous value. So for me, Maya is my sister, my guide, and my soul sister actually. And I'm very, very happy to have met her in my life. And if you haven't really discovered this beautiful practice yet, I would really urge you to just give it a try and see how it transforms your life inside and out. Thank you.